Hi, and welcome back to the Pet Peeves channel. My name is Janet. I'm your host. And the last time we spoke, I talked about people who are drunk and decide to have a conversation with you. This time, I'm going to discuss about people who have no clue in what they're talking about. So, have you ever been around somebody, you're in a conversation, and you're talking, and they just say something that does not make complete sense at all? And then you try to school them, saying that, well, no, that's not the correct way, it's like this. And they swear up and down that you're the one that don't know what you're talking about, that they know what they're talking about. But you know because you probably did some research on the topic, or you have some type of experience behind it, and they're swearing up and down to you that you are totally clueless in what you're talking about. Well, those kind of people, really irritate me because I know what I'm talking about, and they might have heard it in passing, or they might have thought they knew something about it, but it wasn't what they thought it was, and then they're trying to school you on it. Take, for example, um, baking a cake. You meet somebody, they've never baked a cake at all from scratch, homemade cake. They always use box cake. And you're trying to describe to them how a cake from scratch takes and what you have to do, the ingredients that you have to use to make it, and how long it takes for it to bake. Well, lo and behold, a person who's never made a cake from scratch is telling you that you were wrong in your description of how to make the cake and tries to tell you a different way on how to bake it. And then when you ask them, like, okay, so how long have you been baking? And they say, oh, I use a box cake mix. Well, that's totally different from baking a cake from scratch because you're using all the basic ingredients to put into the batter to create the batter. And you're not just whipping out a package mix and putting eggs and oil or water into it, and then you're blending it, and then you're pouring it in the pan. I mean, it's a box mix is completely different from making it from scratch. And you're just trying to tell this person, trying to explain to them, no, it doesn't go like that. You can use a box mix, but making a cake from scratch is a lot better. But they're insisting that the way you're doing it is wrong. I try not to speak with people like that because they're irritating and you don't know what you're talking about. Or take someone that tries to talk about, let's say, Watergate and what went behind Watergate, but they have no clue as to what happened in Watergate or why it even transpired or who even the president was during that time. And they're trying to tell you how it went down. But, of course, I lived through it, so I knew about it. And when I try to explain to them how it happened, how it went down, they're telling me that I'm wrong. Totally clueless as to what happened. It is a part of history, yes. But come on, people, really? If you're going to discuss something, make sure you have your facts together and you know how to back it up. And you know to say that, okay, such and such I got my information from such and such a place. Or somebody told me, I haven't experienced it, so I really don't know. And to make it really easy on you, just say, I can't speak on that because I don't know. So for all of you that have acquaintances that think they know it all and can say that, hey, I know about that, make sure they have their facts. Until next time, our next pet peeve is going to be people who eat with their mouth open. Enjoy your day. Bye.